Hello students, in this module I'll be talking about the runner and I'll also tell you how leaf can also be used as natural method of vegetative propagation. Look, listen and learn. Let us look at what is a runner. Look at this beautiful picture of a runner here. Now remember, a runner is a slender, it is a prostrate, as well as a subaerial branch that grows or creeps horizontally on the soil. Runners are produced especially by lower axillary buds. Is that okay? And when they are formed, how do they appear? They appear like thin, elongated, cylindrical, wire-like structure with a long internode. Wherever the runner touches the soil, at the base, it is going to produce adventitious roots, and on the top, it is also going to produce leafy shoot. Is that okay? And each one of this set can be used for propagation of new plant, right? Now, what you see behind me is an example of a runner by the name of cynodon. Cynodon is also called as dew grass. Look at this beautiful runner right here. Is that okay? That's the runner. Okay. Another example of runner would be right here, oxalis. Look at this beautiful runner of oxalis. See how it is growing everywhere in all directions. Remember that this is a runner, and also remember that after getting detached from the parent, such shoots can grow as independent plant. Also remember that a parent plant may produce many such runners which can spread in all directions, as you can see in this beautiful picture of oxalis right behind me. Is that okay? Moving on. In addition to runner, we remember some more subaerial modifications, namely stolon. A stolon was basically seen in strawberry and jasmine. Another example includes offset. Offsets were also called as runners of aquatic plants like pistia and ecornia. And one more type was the sucker. Remember, sucker was also called as underground runner and was specially seen in a plant called as chrysanthemum. These are all subaerial stem modifications specially modified for vegetative propagation, just like runner. Moving on, let us see one more method of natural vegetative propagation called as use of leaf. Look at this beautiful leaf. Some plants have these thick, juicy, succulent leaves, right? Where the margin of the leaf is crenate or notched. Is it okay? Now remember, in each of this notch, it is going to produce several buds. Now because these buds are growing on leaf, they are also called as epiphyllous, or they are also called as foliar buds. Epiphyllous meaning growing on leaf. Remember, these buds especially are also called as adventitious buds because they are growing on a leaf and not on the main stem. Also remember that they are produced in the notch at the tip of the lateral veins. And finally, this particular bud will sprout on the leaf to produce leafy shoot and adventitious roots. And each of this sprout, when it falls on a wet soil, it can develop into independent plants. Let us see some examples here. One beautiful example right behind me is that of bryophyllum. Bryophyllum produces epiphyllous or foliar buds. Is that okay? Right? In some species of bryophyllum, new plants are formed only when the leaf is separated from the parent plant and it falls on the wet soil. Another classic example of foliar or epiphyllous bud would be right behind me, that of calancho. Look at these beautiful, beautiful buds that are produced at the notch of the juicy succulent leaf. A last example of beautiful epiphyllous bud would be that of a plant by the name of begonia. Even begonia is known to produce epiphyllous buds on the surface of the leaf. This brings us to the end of the module where I've talked about how runner and a leaf and the buds on the leaf called as epiphyllous buds can help in natural vegetative propagation. In the next module, I'll be talking about artificial methods of vegetative propagation, where I'll be throwing light on a process called as cutting, and one more method which is also called as grafting. Till then, thank you and take care.